Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. Today let's talk about South Node in Capricorn. Before we do that, leave a like and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated, and use the links down below to check more of my content and to book a reading or personal consultation with me as well. Also, to check my beautiful partner Daria if you need some clothing, jewelry or web design, check her immediately. So first, what is a South Node? We have a video here on the channel if you want to know more about the South Node, but the South Node represents an area of your life, things, places, types of people, types of personality, feelings, emotions, ideas, whatever that is comfortable to you and familiar, and things that you experienced early on in life or in your past lives and you carrying on until the present. It also represents things that you already know how to do and you don't need to learn or expand too much in this lifetime. And what is Capricorn? Capricorn is cardinal Earth. So it means that we are initiating and creating new ways to be stable, secure, practical, realistic, and to make sense. So South Node in Capricorn means that you feel comfortable, you are familiar with, and you already know how to do new limits, new boundaries, new ways to make sense, new ways to be practical, new ways to be realistic, and new ways to be on point with yourself or with others. Also, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so by having South Node, in Capricorn, it means you feel comfortable with the world or with more dry, corporate, business-like aspects of the world. You feel more comfortable with responsibility, with networking and association when it comes to achieve a common goal or to achieve your own personal goal, and you will make a team or an association about it. But it's also very important for you to maintain specific limits and boundaries that you set up emotionally, right? Or logically, depending on other alignments you have. If you have the sun in a air or earth placement, you might feel comfortable in more logical limits and boundaries. If you have your moon in a water or fire sign, you might feel more comfortable with some emotional limits and boundaries, right? But either way, you feel comfortable and familiar with limits and boundaries, and not only limits and boundaries in general, but you creating, you being the author of those limits and boundaries. So what does that mean, negatively speaking, quote unquote, because sometimes it's good, is that you might not feel comfortable in respecting others' limits and boundaries, and when it's time to expand and go a bit further, or when it's time to be a bit more vulnerable and connect a bit deeper or out of the box or out of your comfort zone, because you were not the one initiating that limit and boundary, or it's time to pass through that limit and boundary, you might not feel comfortable at all. You might feel very weird and even attacked, and you might enter a very defensive mode, right? Also, with South Node in Capricorn, it means that you are comfortable as well in making sacrifices, right? In sacrificing, I don't know, going on vacations, sacrificing a feeling, an emotion, in order to be stable, to have security, to have a certain status, or to respect your limits and boundaries. This can also be negative though, because you might not fulfill yourself, you might not take care of yourself, right? You might not have the good juices and the good purposes, emotions and feelings within you, because you are comfortable in sacrificing them and not in having them. Okay, you feel more comfortable in doing the work and sacrificing whatever is necessary to be on point and have stability, but you feel uncomfortable in having that purpose, in having that belief, in having that faith that you can expand by believing and working in yourself and believing in yourself, right? Because by default, if you have South Node in Capricorn, your North Node will be in Cancer, which is ruled by the Moon, and Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, right? So you might feel a bit uncomfortable and unfamiliar with connecting with emotions and feelings, in initiating new reasonings and meanings, new purpose, new faith, belief, and imagination. You feel way more comfortable with facts, logic, things that you already done or somebody already did, and they're telling you the story, they're telling you the back proof, right? So you can feel more comfortable with that. But sometimes you have to take that leap of faith. Sometimes you have to really believe in that faith that somebody will change if you keep working. Because you already, with the Capricorn South Node, you're already very good and very comfortable at keep working, at doing the sacrifice, the juggling, working 30 shifts, right? But you might feel uncomfortable in creating a purpose or actually believing in that purpose, in that dream, in that illusion, or just you might feel uncomfortable in taking a break and spending some money to go to the spa, for an example, to take care of yourself, right? Then it depends on your elements as well, right? Because imagine you and I can have the same North Node and South Node, and you might feel more uncomfortable with your North Node than me, because your Moon is conjuncting your South Node, for an example, right? But if your Moon is conjuncting the North Node, you can feel a bit more comfortable, still uncomfortable, but a bit more comfortable with North Node scenarios, right? Also, Mars is exalted in Capricorn, right? So with South Node in Capricorn, you might feel comfortable or you think it's normal or justified to be over-aggressive, passionate, frustrated, or motivated when it comes with money, structure, making sure your situation is right, arranged, and secure, right? Or when it's about to defend your status or to defend your business, you might go over the board and be over-aggressive or over-frustrated, and because you have South Node in Capricorn, you might think it's normal and justified, right? On the other side, you might feel uncomfortable or unfamiliar when it's time to create a mood, when it's time to allow others to bathe in your water, emotions, feelings, frequency, vibration, dreams, and illusions, right? You don't feel really good in showing that more internal side, that more spiritual and emotional side, but you feel very comfortable in showing them your project to make certain amount of money, but why do you want to make that money, or why you want to have that status, why you want to create that business? There is a purpose, there is a reasoning behind it. And even if you say, oh, it's to have these $1 million, why do you want $1 million? Maybe because as a child something happened and now you want to look a certain way, or you want to achieve and heal that trauma, right? But you might not feel comfortable in even accepting and realizing that on your own. You know what I'm saying? So it will be everything for today about South Node in Capricorn, guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated. And if you want to know more about your own South Node, or your South Node in Capricorn, or just your natal chart, contact me for a reading using the email and the links down below. Thank you for watching once again. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility as well. And always remember to believe in yourself, to believe in all possibilities, and that the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. This is the Cloud Surfer, surfing out.